Okay. Welcome back to Super Sentai Review, episode 464. We are here reviewing episodes 2 and 3 of Number 1 Sentai, Gozyuger! Yep. So, in the case of episode 2, we have some that basically be this. We have our Gozyuger Red and basically the not Red King Ranger guy who's played by Red Boom Ranger. They have to fight briefly, and then we start basically something that's probably going to be basically something in the series. So a desire for something, and then basically a monster takes over the body. And the first person this happens to is Go Red Landlady, who he refers to as caretaker, because basically he lives there half-century cafe. Which, of course, is pay rent. And because she wants to be rich, so I think of all this treasure stuff, and then eventually he's able to slice right through the creature and get her out. By the way, in this episode particular too, we actually show the first full appearances of two brand new characters. Who are these characters, you might ask? Yes.
The rest of your clothes, Nicky.
Okay.
I was late trying to get my new phone set. Verizon took a long time on the phone.
Okay. Anyways, yeah, basically we do Gozyuger Lion and Goz Tyranno. It was pointed out, though, this is the first time ever that these two particular things, that we have a Tyrannosaurus Ranger where he's not the Red Ranger. Same thing with a lion. And I gotta admit, basically, that's quite original. Also, apparently, the Morpher, actually more like the Zord, is basically just a giant hand. So, our lion's name is Byakuya, and Rinko Byakuya, and Tyranno is Ryogi Bagami. Yep. Bagami basically is a worshipper of the Tengu sword, and Byakuya, he is a idol. Yep, an idol. Yep, and oh, by the way, what happens to Natsumi after his battle with Tunnel? He leaves town. Yep, he leaves town. His things are not destroyed. He just leaves. I guess because the character was no longer needed. Yeah, and also by the way, Tyranno hit like Ryogi, he's super strong. Ryogi just of course they had the whole thing like, oh, he has super hearing. Tano has got super smell. So he has smell, hearing, and strength. What about the other three? What were there two exactly? Don't know yet. So, aside from the treasure hunter one, and try to press a Queen Tajun. We also debut in episode 2, I think it was Mr. Shiny Night, Miss Sweetcake. Yeah. So after Natsumi leaves, the very next episode, it's like, oh, we debut a brand new we debut a new guy with the Sentai ring. This time being a guy who happens to be the Prime Minister of Japan. And he transforms into Don Mamataro from Don Brothers. Lucky enough, I was familiar with this one because I did watch a little bit of Don Brothers. I still haven't finished watching it. But at least something I was familiar with. And throughout the episode, he actually can switch other forms. We see where apparently he has the power of Jetman. You're like, really? He has the power of Jetman? Oh, heck yes. His name is Takasano Atami, and the whole thing is being popular. Yep. That's the whole thing with this episode, is being popular. Like, oh, you're popular in a world without me. Yeah, and of course they have a little fight, and of course, well, the fight itself is won by Donald Mataro. Yep, he does not lose his, like, nothing really bad happens to him because he does this. Well, yeah. So, by the way, the monster, he takes over Tano's boss, who had just fired him for sniffing his customers. Yep. So, and then of course, basically, by the end of the episode, he's laying there, he's like, you got yesterday's rent? He's like, I got a job interview. Let's help him keep his job. By the way, we do in fact show off Banquet. Yes, that's her name. Banquet. Where she is like one of the villains here. Just a little bit here. We do show off some mech here. I think it's the Alistair Crossandra, I think it is. Yes. But that's kind of the whole thing with these two episodes. Is that we have a theme. First treasure, and the next one's being popular. Oh, in the case of the guy who's Don Momotaro, he's going to be here for a few episodes. So he's got a little story with him. Sweet. But so far, 2 really good episodes. Fire Candle himself, he's here in episode 2, but he's not there for 3. 3, he's not there. Basically, his spot was taken by Banquet. This very pretty lady. At least she's here for episode 3. She's here for a lot of the episode. I think she misses 2. Actually, like 3, but yeah, 2 good episodes so far. Yep, it's took a little while to go before I wrap wrap this up here. But yeah, so that's pretty much it for the video. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn notifications. Next up, Reincarnate 7 Prince. Okay, next video. Bye.